Tucked in between some trees, surrounded by beaver dams, paste galore, and behind a thick waterfall is a spot I like to call Beaver Point. It's a small cave that features a very narrow entrance and not much space, being one of the smallest caves in the entire game. But there is one bonus. It's near the top part of the map, which is usually the biggest PvP zone on Rag. So I thought, what better of a way to play in this spot on the highest population server on Ark? Am I insane? Probably. Instantly spawning. There's a pteranodon right there. Nice. Anyone nearby? No, it's been left for like an hour. Okay. Alright, I need to do a bit of leveling. And then I'm going to try and head to the beaver cave and see what's there. I'm actually going to check if there's some raids along here too while I'm doing it. When you join a server and see random tames scattered around, it's usually not a good sign, as either someone's left it there and the server's dead, or someone has been killed and obviously the tame has also been left there. And with the server pop being over 60, I think it was the latter. Refining forges on tech foundations. Okay. If that's like that, I wouldn't be surprised if Beaver Cave is actually built in. Because, what the heck? Oh. Now the server I was playing on in today's video, Choco Ark, is a Spanish server, so the players might be a bit different and the meta might be a little bit different overall. But as I made my way over to the bee cave, I farmed metal, grabbed some beaver dams, and ran right there, as I needed to claim this base spot ASAP before anyone else did. And with over 60 players, as I've mentioned before, there might be trouble. I knew someone could be here. They get raided. Are you always annoyed when you go to buy a new game, or you want to buy some items on a game and you find that the shops are too expensive or the items just cost way too much? Well, that's where Eldorado.gg comes into play. And if you use my discount code today or my link, you can grab yourself some fresh Ark accounts, you can grab various items from various different games, including Minecraft, Rust, and a bunch of MMORPGs that I'm sure you guys love to play on. Now, if you're worried, every seller is verified. They offer protection, so you're always safe from scammers, and you also have a trade shield as well. You also get 24/7 live support, a money back guaranteed, and it's a user-friendly for gamers to get instant access to your new account. If you're interested, check out my link down below or the code on screen, and thank you Eldorado GG for the sponsor. I think they must have. Looks like I made it to the base at the right time, as someone had literally just raided these guys and took everything. It literally looks like these guys just got raided. Absolutely everything's been taken too. I think I'm gonna have to set up a base nearby before even building here. Because this is risky. Wait, do I just... I'm going to risk it. I'm going to cook some metal in the base. I'm just going to make some hide gear and a club. My plan was to hide inside this pteranodon's body, covering me from anything that would run in or camera mode in as well and check if anything was in there. And whilst I was inside the body, I'd craft myself a torch and some bowlers in case I needed to kill someone. And then I'd use the refining forges and smelt all the metal I had left on me and make myself some flak and some metal tools which I did not have yet. And once I had all of this, I could start thinking about maybe building a base outside. With these guys being away for 40 minutes, my hopes of them coming back were getting lower and lower. But I did get quite a bit of goodies out of this, I guess. So a lot nicer of a start than you would think. But I would camp for a little bit longer just to wait and see. Okay, I've waited like 5 minutes. No one's coming. So I'm going to make some metal tools. And then I'm going to go grab some polymer from the penguins up above. I just need to think that's all I need for metal tools? Yeah. I would travel all the way up to the snow just above Viking Bay, as if you didn't know, there's a big pond there that can contain many penguins. It seemed like someone had been here before, as the penguin count was very low, and I know some of you are going to be like, well, you farmed it with a hatchet, blur. I needed some hide, and that's basically it, so I could get both. The server rates are 25x anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I'll also grab some crystal and some oil from the ice cave nearby to check those off the list of C4 and the fabricator. And then I would set up a base just overlooking the Beaver Dam cave. That way I could get myself progressing and I wouldn't have to worry about blowing up everything inside the spot just for yet. And yes, I know some of you are going to complain it's dark. I did up my gamma and I do change it a lot throughout this. I forget that ASE is a lot darker than ASA for some reason. But nearby my base, there was a bunch of metal nodes. So I'd farm a bunch and then we would look towards crafting a fabricator and smelting lots of metal. But it was far from over yet. As I returned back to the raided Beaver Dam cave, I noticed that someone had filled the forges and left a lot of metal in there, which is when I found someone was trying to claim the spot. Quickly, I would switch to bowlers, as if I hit the guy, I could torch him immediately. Downside, he was inside this water pool, so my damage would be limited a little bit, but I was still doing a big chunk. I'd bowler his Pteranodon to prevent him from running away, and then chase him on foot yet again. Using the shield, I'd also have to block his Fabby shots, as my gear was still primitive, and I didn't know the weapon he had. How did I just get away with that? How did I just get away with that? I don't know how. It worked. Absolutely huge. So this guy still lives here then. Send and saddle too. Oh my god. We just got a fat snowball. I thought there was... Wait. Tribe of Morso. Is that him? Actually him? No, it's not. Wait. Actually, alright. We need to get back to my box. I'll look at what this guy had in a second. I'm so spun out by that encounter entirely. With loads of fresh loot on me, I quickly rush back to my cliff. Here. And I'm on Gamma 5? Gamma 6 now? Oh my god. Alright, we need to build our base. I need some foundations, and I'm just going to box it in using the metal and paste we have, and then I'm going to place some turrets on top of it. Like, we are not getting raided. Not now. Using everything I gathered in the last 30 minutes, I whipped together the quickest possible metal base I could. And using the silicas, paste, and everything else I had farmed earlier on, I got myself some autos, and subsequently made some heavies as well. But I didn't have enough for a Jenny yet. So I returned to Beaver Dam Point nearby to find some silica pearls, and I found a guy stealing the dams as I was literally arriving. I don't know if this guy sees me or not. Does he? He's running. Bro, why am I so slow in the water? Yeah. Alright. No teammates? No teammates. Oh my god. Actually. I changed my mind. Oh, actually. Is it good? I think it's good loot. A lot of charcoal. He's done a free charcoal run and a pearl run for me. A mini one. Some metal. Damn, there's a lot of action on this server, which is nice. Also a bit worrying, because this guy has pretty good gear. After getting another kill, I come to realise this PvP server was absolutely insane, and there was players everywhere, so heavies needed to go up ASAP, and with the silica pearls I got from the dams and stealing from that guy, I would craft them up and just have to chill out a little bit, and then I could make myself 3 heavies, a Jenny, and everything I would need to wire it up and get it going. And once I had done all of that, it was basically just placing them and then going out and farming more beaver dams, as they were supplying me all the silica pearls I would need for now, as most other silica pearl farm spots are quite far away from me on Rag.
Okay, we've got some heavies up. I'm gonna actually, just before I leave, I'm gonna craft up some C4 just so I can demo everything that's inside that box now. I just need those two. 21 C4. Okay, alright, we'll wait for this to craft out and then we'll go. There's also like 60 people on the server right now, which is kind of crazy. But someone might go for that drop. I might actually go camp it. Has it landed yet? It has. I'm gonna head over there and check it in a second. That BE gate wasn't there before. I'm just gonna do a swan dive in. Huh? Telling me he just placed the BE gate and left it? Okay. Weird. Go up and check. That is someone in a tech suit. I hope he did not find my base. Okay, this base has been raided, so... He hasn't been back for a while.
With the preparations now being made and me blowing up all the structures inside the base, all I would need is to pre-craft a whole nother base and also get a tame so I could transport the loot safely. And that would be this Pteranodon. Since I already had an Ascendant saddle, all I would have to do is knock this bad boy out, and once he was tamed, we would be good to go. But first, I wanted to scout a few more base spots.
Ectara set it down. Indie Forge, raided base. Okay. Seems to be a reoccurring theme. Hopefully once I've built in the bear cave, someone else comes to raid me too. I guess we'll wait and see.
Upon leaving Triple Waterfall, I would go search in the ravine, which is when I would come across this Desmodus and a guy placing heavies as we spoke. Now, I would have to make a choice, rush it or leave the base, and I ran in. Placed my C4 and then hid. I wanted to look and see what this guy was planning on doing, and he was very clearly setting up the base.
Got any beds here? Don't see any. I think I absolutely just yoinked this guy. Oh my god. Absolutely just finessed him. Crazy, he's absolutely loaded too. Don't want to get too greedy. I am. Any metal? Metal? No. Oh wait. Is this guy sleeping? You got any ammo? No ammo. Okay, we're good. Lagging, bro, stop. I'm going. I'm not gonna bother. Actually, nah. I'm always nice, bro. This will come back to bite me. I already know it will. Get out of here and take a look at all the loot. We can go take a look down in the little cavern down below. I don't think anyone will check down there. What did I actually get? Is that a mech shield? I think it is. Level up some health. Loads of saddles. Mining drills, that's huge. I needed a mining drill really bad. 444 long neck, what? Saddles upon saddles. A 441 comp. That's also nice. Don't know if... Oh, a Desmo myself. Nice. Okay. And a Pteranodon too. Sweet. We can head back to base. Deposit this all. I might actually put some in the upload too to keep it safe. We haven't even built in the beaver dam spot yet, and we're getting crazy loot. I just need enough heavies, and we should be good to go there.
So I just hit a pretty nice jackpot, and I managed to make it back to base with everything as well without it, like, any trouble. The base was also safe too, and no one had seemed to attempt to raid it, so I was good for now. And with all these new tames, the Desmodus, and a bunch of 6 saddles, it would be the best time for me to move at this point, as I could defend myself efficiently. But first, I'd level up this bat, and I can't even remember how to level these things, to be honest. It's been so long since I used them. But once I did, it was time to go finish off blowing up that base, and moving time.
There's foundation somewhere. And it's blocking me from building at the entrance, which is really bad. But I'm just going to roll with it. I'm going to start placing.
Now, considering the state of the server, I quickly whipped together everything I could. I didn't even think about how I was going to build this base. I just placed and placed and placed until I thought it would survive enough, and I could store all my loot in here for the time being. Mainly, just having loads of turrets placed down below, pointing right into the door, and then setting up my crafting station just a little bit above it. I did reorganize it a bit, as I did want to try and fit in an industrial forge and tech rep at other points, but for now, it was time to just build this base out and get everything done. We needed tech still, which would massively increase the defenses of this base. But for now,
Right, it's not
heavies will
much,
do.
but we have the base up. Couple heavies, little crafting station, no actual defenses. The perfect time to go raid, as usual. Never focus on the base, focus on the loot. Someone's got a big fob over there. Don't really want to get caught. Assuming they're fobbing. Oh, that base up there, that's huge. Okay, I'm gonna just investigate the area a little bit. See if I can find anything else. But I don't know if that's good for my base or not, as I'm almost certain that the stuff they've got will one-tap the stuff I have. Let's avoid it for now.
After checking the ravine and seeing the alphas were there, I didn't really want any part of that, especially considering I was solo.
Scooby
So
Trail.
I made a travel all the way over to Highlands
cool.
where I would check the North
That was
Cave and a
something
few other
good.
spots. But first, I found this
check
bag on
Highlands
the
Any
floor,
Cave?
which let me know that someone was definitely nearby.
Pretty sure I saw a pteranodon.
I couldn't quite make out if these guys owned this spot, claimed it, or were trying to just blow it up and take it. But what I did know is they were on smoke, so it was time for me to start attacking back. First, I would prioritize the naked guy, and then the guy with gear would come after. I'd have to be especially careful with the man of armor though, as if I got frozen, I could be picked almost immediately.
God, this guy's armor made of fucking obsidian. What is going on? Yeah, I'll just farm him for blood bags, why not? Get there one day. What? Your talk. Is the bag of loot in the ceiling? Oh my god, it is. I need to kill everything. As long as I kill this, it should be fine. Can you stop moving, bro? Good saddle. He was up here. Crazy loot, by the way. Absolutely stacked. I saw cryopoded tames in there too. Which is nice. Need to get out of here. Let's keep my whip equipped. I saw this on the floor. The skins? Okay. Cool. Let's go have a little look around. Oh my god. I had a heart attack. I thought that was like a Gigantosaurus or something. Let's guy had tech gear. Oh. Wyvern as well. Do you get tech grams on this server for free? Oh my god, you do. Well, I'm definitely going to be using that tech gear. First, I need to go check a few more base spots. Good guy DC'd here. Apparently you did. Thank you for the free silicas. This has been such an odd video. I feel like there's going to be many comments being like, YouTuber luck, scripted, blah, blah, blah. Honestly. Actually, I don't even have an honesty. I have nothing to say.
After going from Highlands Any, I would go check Blue Obelisk when I thought I saw someone crashed out. And then it turns out he wasn't. He was there, and instead of being friendly, he wanted to fight. So it was game on.
So confused. I thought that guy was crashed. Apparently not. Got a full on tech suit. Do I have Shadow Stake? I'd just fight him and risk the bat. Oh, there's a bat here too. Interesting. Where's he gone? Do I have Shadow Stake? No. Broke his legs. That guy's running for his life. Ow. What?
With these guys using flamethrowers and ice canteen and med brews not really helping, I knew these guys had some good gear. So I would have to play it safe and distance myself just for a little bit, as any more damage and I could be out of this fight for good. Lucky for me, my bat still had quite a lot of health though, so I would utilize it and distance myself. After landing up on the ledge though, the guy would manage to get the drop on me and he would net my bat. I did have tech boots on, for some reason I pulled out a parachute, and not only that, he was now using the tech flame bow as well. Time to teach him a lesson with the good old fashioned Fabby.
Give me that, you boring tech bow player. Absolutely slap my balls in your mouth, bruv, and just wiggle them around a little bit. Absolute nerd sitting there spamming the tech bow. How dare you? Stuff did this guy have? A lot of tech gear. Ah, Shadow Stake, thank you. Thank you, I needed that. Just every type of brew ever. Long neck, a compound brew. That's nice. Granodon, okay. Go back to base. More loot. Him chasing me. Being chased by the both of them. Guy's not happy I took his stuff. Oh my god. Bro, will you go away? I've already taken your stuff once. Don't make me do it again. Yeah, you go over bat. You take his aggro, I'm gonna run. You take his aggro, bro, I'm gonna run.
Lucky enough, the other guy on the bat managed to take aggro of the tech suit guy, and I made it all the way back home, which was a relief, as that was the most loot and probably the best loot I had gotten apart from the raid. When I did get back, I'd place down a few more heavies, and then I would notice that there was a kit on this server that literally gave you heavies and some tech gear. So, whilst I had been farming and grinding up for it, Everyone on the server had just been getting this free kit with tech turrets, and I was definitely not going to avoid using it, especially considering the server's 25x, and it'd also make this video a bit more interesting. I'd go around with the tech helmet now though, the one that I'd got off the guy I killed earlier, and just start scanning, see if I could find any hidden bases, or any good loot, or any raids that were happening that would be possible. And as I was travelling through Dark Cave, I found a guy logged out. He had some primitive tech gear and a few pieces on him, so I would just loot it.
That an Astrodelphis? I haven't seen one of those in a while. Please reload. What are you broke? See if I'm baiting. Where's my bats here? What did he break on mine? Oh god. Can't see me in here, can he? I hope not. Grab my bat. I'm coming out for you, bro. I'm leaving this here.
Yeah, those were probably my famous last words, as my ego got the best of me. This guy's gear was far superior to mine, and not only that, he had actual lines. My assumption at the time is he had come from the fob we had saw earlier on over in the ravine, where the Alpha tribe was fighting for a raid and a base spot. But I wanted to try and show him who's daddy, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, let's see what happens, I guess.
Oh my god. His bow is absolutely insane. That's crazy.
It turns out I was not the daddy. He was very much my daddy, bro. My daddy gone. I did go outside to try and get my body and fight on the bat yet again, but there was a griffin that was level 400 and it one-tapped me and my bat. So, yeah, safe to say it was the Alpha tribe outside.
The Alphas have found my base. Oh no. Oh no. This ain't good.
In honesty though, the Alpha tribe weren't too bad, as they left my body outside. They did kill my bat, but that wasn't too bad, I guess. I just hiccuped, bro.
Full set of tech suit. Probably the worst idea against these guys. I have no bullets? Really? I left myself no bullets? Oh no. Oh no. Oh. I left quite a lot of my stuff at least. Okay, so I've camped it out for a little bit. I don't know if it's gonna show the time difference. Been a little while in game, like 8-9 hours or whatever it was, and they have not come back. So I think I'm in the clear for now. I was gonna add more defenses, but I kind of want someone to pull up on me. I would like a good raid defense because this base won't last a night. There's no way. This base spot's poo. Like, sure, I could make an actual wall, but literally it's going to take one good Pteranodon and this base is dropped. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to have some fun. Let's go find some PvP or something to do.
With Ragnarok proving to be a bit too skittish for me at the moment, and my base risk of being raided already, I decided to take my griefing and raiding off server, and the next highest pop map next to Ragnarok was Fiora with 58 players on it. So I'd have to drop my element shards, upload my element, and then transfer right over. And as soon as I did get there, I would come across a Maywing that wanted some smoke.
I'm not going to be able to catch a Maywing, bro. He wearing an actual...
Now, honestly, at this point, I don't know what I was thinking. I should have took quick care of his Maywing and prevented him from running away fast. But I wanted to prove a point and miss a bunch of Fabby shots, apparently, as that's basically what I did with this guy for ages. Just tried to 1v1 him, did a deathmatch warm-up, basically, and missed a whole bunch of bullets, all while he was just sitting there trying to hit me with a net. 2 Bobs fighting, on God, I'm not even joking. But after a while, and nothing really happening, he just went back to his Maywing and started pickaxing and hatching it, cutting the net, and then running away, which was kind of a shame.
Damn. He did not want the smoke. Oh my God. Bro, he Scooby-Doo dashed out of here. Crazy. Well, let's go keep scouting, I guess. Do I have any more, Ellie? No, I don't. Oh, I'm running dry. Damn. Okay, not much action happening over in Fiora that I can see. And I think the base is lagged, because... yeah, there has been no damage. Oh. Huh? Oh, wait. That was at the, That was at the obelisk. That was at the obelisk. Okay, there's gonna be PvP over there. Let's go. Right, you're telling me I get here and he's gone? Yeah. I'm gonna hide and wait for him to come back. Maybe... will it show damage numbers if I shoot this? No, it doesn't. Yeah, I'm just gonna chill. Let's see what I can wait for.
Whilst I was waiting for the guy on the Managama to return though, a guy on a griffin would suspiciously fly past and go to the obelisk and check it out as well. So I decided to follow him and see what he was planning on doing, and possibly engage him if needed.
Did he not see them? Oh, maybe he did. Wait, did he? Oh wait, he actually hit me. Oh no! I'll chase him. I actually got him stuck inside of it. Oh! Oh! He's pretty loaded. Thanks. Where's that? Where's that? Oh, 108. He's 100% rated this by now, no? Damn, man. Damn. Wait. Huh? Did he not want it? Actually left a lot of stuff in here. Okay. I'll transfer it back. Don't mind if I do. I've got turrets on me. I have to play this very careful. Bro. Oh, there's a long net cooldown on the server. How much health does this thing have? What? Bro. Oh, I killed it. Get flamethrower. Oh. Now, I'm not even joking. Me and this guy was scrapping it like Goku and Vegeta and just constantly trading blow for blow, and nothing or neither of us were taking any damage or dying. It got to the point where this guy was literally just running away trying to net me, also while not even bothering like with my Fabi shots. He was just completely ignoring them. So I opted to go for close range and try and bowler him and just pump him, as I assumed his gear was ascendant, as this guy was literally not dying whatsoever. I kid you not, he was not taking damage, and with his legs now broken, I would have to hit one bullet, which thankfully, I did. Bro. This guy's gear? Oh? I think he was coming to raid me. I think that guy was actually coming to raid me. He had a carbo with 72k health. Oh yeah, he was definitely coming to raid me. And he was literally just about to place a fob. I caught him in the moment. Wild. I need to add these defenses and place these things I've got. It took me way too long to kill that guy though, but I'm guessing his gear was far better. Yeah, all cap flag, 2k Drura on everything. Damn. No wonder I was literally bullet sponging him the whole time. Oh, need to place all these before he gets here. This needs to go. Blowing up foundations outside my base and having a fob on him, yeah, that guy was definitely coming to raid me. And so I would have to beef up my base a little bit more. Sadly, I couldn't make any tech turrets, as that would have probably made this base so much stronger. But for now, I had a new tech rifle, a bunch of heavies placed, and I was ready. And that was amazing that just flew past the base. Okay, we're getting a bit more action now. I'm gonna take one more tech out, I think. Place one more up top. Just for that extra protection. Yeah. That's pretty fun. Someone can easily, like, just, tech thingy nade them. Yeah, tech grenade launcher, that's it. But hopefully I'm online when they come do that. Now I need to stash fill. Nice, all the ammo should be in them. And I'm out of element. Nice. Then randomly, out of nowhere, they were here. It was time to defend the Beaver Dam Cave. Upon noticing they were raiding me, I immediately would rush out with my net gun and try and harpoon their stego, in which I did. And then I would switch to a weapon to try and kill the guy. He had good tech gear and also tech rifles, so I'd have to be careful. Not only that, it was very stupid for me to rush out there, as they could have had a fob, but lucky enough they didn't. There was one Wyvern in the distance, one guy in the sky, and one stego, so
totaling out at 2 players and 2 tames currently, but more were to come. With their tech bows, they were just explosive arrowing down everything. So my only option were 2 things: push more turrets out, which would have been a waste in my opinion, or 2, try and grapple them into the base, and play Fishing Simulator, my favourite thing to do. So that's exactly what I did. After managing to kill one of them, I had some pretty solid gear now, but I had an issue. My turrets were running out of ammo, and I didn't farm or do anything like that and prep for this. So I would have to specifically pick some certain turrets to keep ammo in them. That way, if they had to shoot rockets in, they would get blown. But they had ulterior ideas. They kind of just wanted to sit there with a lightning wyvern and breathe into the entrance whilst they were soaking, so I couldn't come out and defend. Lucky though, the turrets above, every time it'd poke its head in, would absolutely annihilate it, so that was a big win for me, and placing them literally 20 minutes before they arrived probably saved my base a lot longer. But with 3 of them now outside the base, they were pushing even faster, so I'd have to make some quick decisions. Mainly, it's time to fish some more, as what else is there to do? Fishing and playing turret settings would be the best goal. And for the people that will comment, why didn't you pump the wyvern, blah blah blah, I do try. Like, I do try and kill their tames, but every time I try and do it, they just push them back and move them around the corner. So, fishing is literally, I don't know, fishing. Let's fish. Yeah. Whilst they were soaking and pushing in though, I had a plan, and that was when they were about to blow in, or when they set up a fob outside trying to block me in, I would leave. So I would cryopod the carbon nemesis that I stole earlier on, and all of the best cap tech gear and flak I had on me in this vault, ready to be taken and flown away immediately. I also found out that trank arrows do not work on stegos on this server, so for the people that will comment, why didn't you try and knock them out? Yeah, that's why. Oh, apparently trank arrows don't work. Is he underneath it? These guys were getting closer and closer now though, as they had soaked the majority of the ground turrets I had, broke many of the foundations I had on the outside, and soaked some of the ones above. I didn't know how strong these guys' stegos and tames were. I could only assume based on the colours and stuff that these guys were the alpha tribe from earlier on, as the paint on the wyvern matches the paint on the griffin. So netting, tech rifling, and consistently just fishing is basically how I defend this base until it's time to go. Honestly though, if you're a 3-man and you have this good of stuff and you're struggling to raid this base spot, which is one of the worst base spots in the map, I think you should not play 25x's and maybe go play an 100x instead, because yeah, there's some improvement there. Like this guy's struggling to do a 3-point turn on a stego. He's nearly falling off the cliff right now. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on.
What are these guys doing, bruh? They're actually terrible. I feel kind of bad for them. Oh my god, that guy's loaded as well. Oh, he died, that's fine. That was my gear. This base is definitely going down in a minute. One fish? Bro, these guys are giving me free kits non-stop. This is crazy. Am I even gonna have enough space to take this all? Can't do that. Mind. Give you a bit more ammo. I need to make sure I can carry everything. My inventory is way too full at the minute. Need to drop everything that's not of value. They're not still outside. It's on the back of the loop. He's right there. Oh. Come on, that's not good. Are they actually pushing up their fob? I might actually just have to transmit out. I don't think I'm going to be able to stay. Alright, is there anything important I'm leaving? Don't care about mats. Indie Forge I can recreate. None of that gear is worth it. Don't think. Actually, I might need an RG and an Anki. Or Tech Trough, why not? Oh, yeah, definitely some LA. Nothing up there. Yeah, nothing around the base. Okay. Alright, I have everything prepped and ready to run. I don't know how far I can push out. I don't know if I'm going to get absolutely melted by turrets. Might do a little test with the Pteranodon. But if I do that, I might put them on alert. Oh no, if I do this actually, they will probably put some turrets out there. I just have to risk it. From behind it. Do I just run now? No, I want to defend more. What are these guys doing? Yeah, they're setting up a turret box. I'm leaving. Told them just set up a turret box. I'm out. Had to leave. If I just backpedal and go behind them? Never know. Well, they shouldn't. I'm pretty sure I got out all the important stuff. And I got some defense content, which is nice. But now where do I go? That's the main question. I think for now we go in the upload. That's probably our safest
With me
bet.
fleeing and escaping with my loot, it was the perfect time to call it a day and end off this first video. And if you guys want a part 2, you know what to do. Comment Scooby and get this video to 2k likes in 2 days, and I'll have another one out within then. And once again, thank you to Eldorado for sponsoring this video. And if you want to pick up any accounts, items, or anything like that, check them out in the link down below. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.